Off with the mustard, which I let 2 of these back plants go to seed. And if you take a look, each of these little green bean looking pods has a bunch of mustard seeds growing in it. And then on the end of them, they still have flowers. So each one of those flowers looks like it's going to become a whole pod of mustard seeds, which is pretty exciting. And it's helping to shade out that lettuce, which is keeping it from bolting, which is cool. Most of our peppers are taking the majority of the damage from what we assume are slugs. But some of them are still growing and trying. Some of the lettuce is bolting, but we're replacing the mustard with tomatoes, because those seem to be doing really well. The Long Island Brussels sprouts. And I wanted to show you these guys. That's some of our potatoes flowering. Cucumbers are taking off. Towards the ceiling they go. And this is what bolted cauliflower looks like. Kind of crazy. We didn't get a chance to pull it out. I kind of kicked myself after we left. But that's okay. It's a learning experience. Now we're talking about collecting seeds on these too. Maybe not all, but they're kind of cool looking. And the cabbages seem to be trying to form heads still, so we're trying to let them. Maybe it'll stay cool enough. Here's more flowering potatoes. And those are just becoming a jungle. I'm told they still have to die back after they flower. So, some time on those. Here's cherry tomatoes. I'm not positive what those other tomatoes were that were freshly planted. I'll have to double check. A couple of peppers, but like I said, they're getting eaten. But I guess if it keeps everything else from getting eaten. And they're still trying to produce fruit. We've got a couple of peppers I'll show you. But here's a bunch of cherry tomatoes. Some of these have been on here pretty long. They're maybe starting to turn a little bit pink, like that one. I don't know. I'm wishful thinking that we'll have red ones next week. But there's quite a few. Just waiting to turn red. Oh, see, those look like they might be. But more cucumbers. We harvested so many. Close to 30. I think this is the 3rd time we've replanted this bed. And because tomatoes were doing so good, we keep planting them. But here's some, I believe, Thai peppers. Oh no, cayenne. Even better. And see, there's a pepper. So even though the leaves are getting eaten, the plants are still trying. Yeah, lots of exciting stuff going on. Got a cluster of tomatoes under here. That's maybe 8-10 tomatoes. It's a lot. The zinnias are still trying to pop out every chance they get. I cut them all off last time and it makes them flower more. So that's exciting. Trying to get in there and pull out the cucumbers because they're not doing too good. If you can see the dark yellow down in there. Those are a couple of struggling cucumbers. Especially since this is the harvest, I think we don't need very many more cucumbers. Alright guys, well that's it for this time. We'll check in soon.